Good morning. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Kehillat Shari Torah Halacha moment for the day for Tuesday, July 14th. Happy Bastille Day to everyone observing that. We're up to the laws of Tisha B'Av. So we'll talk first about the evening service of Tisha B'Av, which we usually observe here in the shul together as a community. We're not sure at press time to the extent to which we'll be able to do that, but we certainly will have some community observance of Tisha B'Av. So we will let you know as the time approaches how much will be in person here in shul and how much will be via Zoom. So here's what Kitzur Shulchan Aruch writes. In the evening, upon entering the shul, you should remove your shoes if you haven't done so already. It's customary to remove the parochas, remove the covering of the Torah ark, because it's a decorative and beautiful thing, and we have only one light in front of the chazan. We daven Ma'ariv in a low and tearful voice, like mourners. We do not say Nachem, the prayer for comfort, until Shemona Esrei of Mincha the next day. So the text of our Amida is unchanged until Mincha of Tisha B'Av itself. So we daven the Shemona Esrei, regular evening Shemona Esrei. The Chazan says the whole Kaddish, including Titkabel, and then everyone takes a seat on the floor. We light a few candles so that we can see what we're doing, enough for us to follow along and say Eicha, say Lamentations, Kinos. Eicha and Kinos are the sad, mournful prayers, poems rather, that are written to commemorate various historical tragedies that we commemorate on Tisha B'Av. So we say the book of Lamentations, the Megillas Eicha, and the Kinos. They're also recited in a low voice. When saying Eicha, we make a short pause between one verse and another, and a slightly longer pause between one chapter and the other. At the beginning of each chapter of Eicha, the Chazan raises his voice a little bit more. The last verse of each chapter should be said in a loud voice, and when the Chazan gets to the verse Hashivenu Hashem Alecha v'nashuva, bring us back and we will be brought back to you, the congregation says it aloud. The Chazan then continues the reading, and the congregation at the end of the Megillah says Hashivenu again, and the Chazan says the same thing. After that, we say V'ata Kadosh, like we usually say on Motzei Shabbos. We say another Kaddish, but without Titkabel this time, because we said it already. And the next morning at Shacharis, we omit Titkabel in the Kaddish. We don't say it again until Mincha. Person who davens by himself, because there is no minyan, should also say the Eicha and the Kino. So that will most probably be the case with at least a number of us this year. If you're not with a minyan of any sort, we do nevertheless say Eicha and the Kinos. We should even reflect our grief in the way we sleep. Some people take off one of their pillows from the bed to commemorate that, and so on. The next morning, Tisha B'Av morning, since we are like mourners, we do not put on tefillin in the morning. Tefillin are called pe'er, they're called an ornament, so we omit the tefillin in the morning prayers, and we also do not put on the talit gadol, the large talis that we usually wear during Shacharis. So we leave that out also. We don't put on extra lights in the shul, just the regular lights, and we daven Shacharis in a low and tearful voice. So tomorrow we'll speak about exactly what the order of prayers is for Tisha B'Av itself. In the meantime, have a good day, and we will speak to each other, or at least one direction, maybe two, who knows. We'll be in touch tomorrow. Have a good day.